Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to create a very simple Python program. So what we're going to be basically doing is we're going to create a turtle, and then we're going to make that turtle go a specific distance, and then turn a specific angle, and kind of do that for about 4 or 5 times. I already have the code on the screen. I already have written the code, in order to save time. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over the code and I kind of explain to you what I did in order to, to get the program running. So the first thing that we're going to do is import turtle, and then after that we're going to create the screen, and then we're going to create the turtle. So over here, as you can see, import the turtle, create the screen, and then create a turtle. And then after that, we're going to go back to the book to refer what the book is asking us. So basically what the book, to kind of condense it, is the book is asking us to make the turtle turn 160 degrees and travel 20 units, and then make a negative 43 degree turn and then travel 10 units, and goes on until the last one. So once we get this information, what we're going to do is we're going to create two lists. So the first list is going to be our angle list, and then we're going to put in all the values of the angles over here, as you can see it. And then the second list is going to be our steps, or our unit list, and then this one is going to have, we're going to populate that list based on the information that we got from the book. So after I did that, what I did was I created a for loop, and I told this for loop to loop 4 times. Since we have 4 units in here, I told it to run 4 times. And once I did that, I went inside the loop and I told my turtle to turn left, and then I told my turtle to get the value of the degree from the angle, so from the angle list. So when it becomes 1, over here it goes into list angle, and then it gets the first value, or whatever value it's in the first position. So in our case, it's going to be 160. So it's going to bring that and plug it in over here, and then it's going to make our turtle turn left 160 degrees. And once it does that, it's going to go to the second line. Same thing, but it goes into the second list, or list steps, and then get the first value, which is 20, bring it in and plug it in. So for the sake of this video, since the steps or the units traveled are very small, I multiplied it by 10 so that it will be much bigger for you guys to see and for us to see. And after I did that, I told it to loop 4 times. Once it's done looping, it's going to go out of that loop, and then it's going to go on to print the print statement over here. Basically, it's going to tell us where the final heading of our turtle is going to be. So that is basically the gist of what our program does. So I'm going to do a couple of runs so to see what it does. Save. Boom. Okay, so as you can see, this is our beginning point, which is 0, 0, and from here it's going to make a 160 turn, or degree turn. So, and then travel 20, or in our case 20 times 10, that's going to be 200. So it's going to start from here, make a turn to 160, and then travel 200, and then make a negative 43 degree turn, and then travel 10 or 100 in our case, and then make a 270 degree turn, and then make an 80 unit travel, and then make another negative 43 degree turn and travel 120. So basically that is what our turtle does. quick note on a few things that I kind of ran upon is in the book it tells us to turn the angle first before we travel. So when I was writing the code, I put this code in front of this code, and when I ran it, I totally got a different answer. So that is something I kind of ran into, and I didn't know which one was right until I read the book and kind of talked to a couple of people. So in the end, the program Python also tells us where the final destination of our turtle is, and that's going to be at 344 units. Thank you very much for listening.